guys, how's it going? How have you been? As you guys may know, Comic-Con had just passed, so we have a bunch of comic book news worth talking about. First off, they started their convention with the Marvel Television Division, which is really great. They did a lot better than what I was anticipating. We got a brand new trailer for Luke Cage, which is looking spectacular. I'm really excited for that. But they went even further. We got trailers for Iron Fist, which I wasn't expecting that at all. And we even got a teaser trailer for The Defenders. And I was really impressed with all of this. I was expecting a Luke Cage trailer, but nothing else. The Iron Fist trailer looks pretty awesome. That's the show I'm most looking forward to. And then The Defenders, which they didn't show any footage for, which I wasn't expecting them to since they haven't started filming. But still, it was a really well put together teaser where it shows newspaper clippings and is peeling back to form the word defend and a hand. Now, for those of you who don't know who the Hand are, they're this evil organization of ninjas that were introduced in Daredevil Season 2, and it seems like they're going to be the main antagonist for the Defenders, so that all sounds great. And then as for the movie division, DC brought their A game with the first Wonder Woman trailer, which was awesome. We see a lot of action, which I'm surprised how much action is in this trailer. We see Diana use her lasso, her meeting Steve in the beginning of this trailer, which is something that you need. The trailer does a nice job at showing you what this movie's about, but without actually spoiling the movie. I love the tone, I love that this is a period piece. This trailer actually reminded me a lot of Captain America the First Avenger, which is actually a really good compliment because I love that movie. So actually, I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman even more than Justice League now. And speaking of Justice League, they even showed a Justice League trailer, which I wasn't expecting that at all. I didn't even know they were filming it. But yeah, they had a lot more stuff in the trailer than I was expecting. But the first thing that stood out to me in the trailer was the humor. It seems like they're changing up the tone a bit after the negative response of Batman v Superman. So I like that. I like the humor. It all seems natural, which is great. The stuff with Barry Allen was excellent. That stole the whole trailer for me. But the great thing is, it still has the same color palette as Batman v Superman. It still looks like Batman v Superman, but with a little bit more humor. And that's something they should do. They shouldn't completely change the color palette and make it a bright, happy movie like the Marvel movies. This is a different universe and it should stay that way. But Cyborg in the trailer looked a little weird to me. I'm not liking his look. But besides that, I would say all the DC stuff that came out was pretty top notch. And we also got a Doctor Strange trailer too. And that movie is looking awesome. I swear I cannot wait for Doctor Strange. Man, the stuff that's in this trailer, like all the alternate dimensions and all the craziness going on, it's awesome. It's like a Jack Kirby comic come to life. We get a lot more action stuff. We see Stephen Strange in his costume. We see more about the story, him getting in the car accident, breaking his hands, learning with the Ancient One. I'm really excited for Doctor Strange. I can't wait. And then, of course, after that, we had Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Comic-Con panel, which I wasn't at Comic-Con. I wish. So I was only able to watch it online. But the stuff that they revealed was pretty cool. I like watching the actors talk about the roles. But we learned that Kurt Russell is playing Star-Lord's father, and he's going to be Ego. For those of you who don't know who Ego is, he is a living planet. He is a huge planet with a face. Now, right there, that already sounds super weird. They're going against the comics, which I was fine with, but a planet is his father. Now, I heard that the footage they show, Kurt Russell does go in human form. I don't know, this just seems really wacky, and James Gunn seems like he's the only guy to pull this off. They also showed some Thor Ragnarok stuff, but the only thing I care about is Gladiator Hulk. It is revealed that they are doing Gladiator Hulk, which that's awesome. It means that we're probably going to see some type of storyline of the Planet Hulk in Thor Ragnarok, as well as Contest of Champions. It seems like they're jam-packing a whole bunch of stuff in this movie. It almost seems like it's going to be more of a Hulk movie than Thor, but who cares as long as we're getting Planet Hulk. I heard that Surtur appears in the trailer, which that's awesome. He's a giant fiery monster. Now that I know that we are going to be getting some type of Planet Hulk storyline, my excitement for this movie just went through the roof. But the thing I care about the most, the thing that I'm most excited about, is the Spider-Man Homecoming. And I was hoping they would do this, which they did. They had a panel, the cast came out, they talked about the movie, which is great. John Watts, the director, came out and described this movie as a straight-up high school film, which is awesome. He said this is the ground level of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We know what it's like to be a billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. We know what it's like to be a god up in Asgard, but now we're just going to see regular kids in high school, Peter Parker balancing his life between Spider-Man and, going to high school, taking care of his aunt, all that great stuff. They did show footage, which they've only been filming for about 10 days, I think, what they said. But they said the footage starts off with showing yearbook photos of Tony Stark, James Rhodes, Bruce Banner, Natasha Romanoff, all the Avengers in high school. That sounds really funny. And they said in the trailer we see Peter Parker in chemistry class and he's watching himself take down Giant Man. We see him interacting with all of his classmates. We see Flash. Apparently the girls are playing F, Marry, and Kill. And Peter's like, maybe we shouldn't be staring because it could get a little creepy. And then Zendaya's behind them and she's like, too late. It's already creepy. That sounds really great. I'm loving how it sounds. As long as this Spider-Man, this tone is just like in Civil War, then I'm cool with it. But the biggest thing in the footage was they said Vulture shows up at the end. And boom, right there, that's a confirmation that Vulture is the main villain in the movie. Rumored that Michael Keaton's going to be the Vulture, which I hope he's not. He's such a big actor. I don't want him to be a throwaway villain, which Vulture probably will be. But he should really be Norman Osborn. But afterwards, they did release to the public concept art for Spider-Man Homecoming with the Vulture. And that right there made my day. Vulture looks so cool. As you can see, he is wearing a mechanical suit. I do see elements of the 616 universe. He has the white fur around his neck, the green suit, the wings. So I'm really loving how the Vulture's looking. Minus the helmet, I would probably ditch the helmet, but I think it's just because they're hiding the actor's face. But afterwards, after the panel, we finally got a confirmation of who these actors are going to be playing in Spider-Man Homecoming. Zendaya's going to officially be playing Michelle, unless they're lying and that's a fake name. I hope to God that they're not using a fake name and she's going to be Mary Jane, because that would just, I would probably kill myself. So yeah, she's playing this character named Michelle, and the only Michelle in the comics that I've read about is Michelle Gonzalez, but she shows up way later in Peter's life, so who knows what they're doing there. But Tony Revolori is officially playing Flash Thompson, and I'm cool with that. You know, Flash is supposed to be this big jock, and I don't think he needs to be. You know, there are bullies that are verbal bullies, so I think Tony Revolori is going to be that verbal type bully. And Jacob Batalon as Ned, sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. And Laura Harrier, I might have also pronounced her name wrong, as Liz Allen. So now it's confirmed that Liz Allen is in the movie, so she's probably going to have something going on with Peter. I think they should save Gwen and Mary Jane for later on. He's only 15, he shouldn't be really worried about a relationship, but having a little crush like Liz is fine. But yeah, Jacob Batalon as Ned is described to be Peter's best friend. No Harry Osborn. But yet again, he does meet Harry later on in the comics. You know, it was rumored that we would be getting a character similar to Gank in this movie, and Gank is Miles Morales' best friend in the comics. And this kid kind of looks like Gank, but that's just weird to me. Peter Parker has such an amazing supporting cast. Why would you take other people's supporting cast to put in this movie? Doesn't matter. I just want to see some Spider-Man Homecoming footage. That's literally all I want. But the biggest news I took out of Comic-Con, which is at the end, they revealed that Brie Larson is going to be Captain Marvel, which was rumored a couple months prior. But that was only rumored. That rumor kind of faded away, and now it's officially confirmed. And before the rumor, I was expecting someone like Emily Blunt or Charlize Theron. But once I heard Brie Larson, I couldn't shake that name. That just sounded perfect to me. First and foremost, she is a fantastic actress. She looks the part. She seems really likable. So I can't wait to see her as Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. And I think it's rumored that we're going to be seeing her before her movie in Avengers Infinity War Part 1. I could be wrong, but I think that's what I heard. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It was also confirmed that Ghost Rider is going to be in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4. And that's incredible. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is really underrated in my opinion. The first season started off kind of shady, but this is one of the shows where it's been getting better and better. And Season 3, in my opinion, was pretty phenomenal. And now that they have a character like Ghost Rider, that's pretty spectacular if you think about it. Such a small show getting such a big character. Now we know it's not going to be Johnny Blaze. It's going to be a character called Robbie Reyes or Robbie Reyes. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know this character. I haven't read anything about this character. All I know is that he drives a car instead of a motorcycle. But still, we know it's got to be better than the movies that came out with Nicolas Cage. So overall, this was a really good year for Comic-Con. Definitely better than the last. I'm really excited. I can't wait for all these movies. But let me know, what was your favorite trailer that was released and what movie are you most excited for? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure to like the video, and as always, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.